So on this thing, I need to get all 4 shocks replaced.
Nice.
Yeah. It's doing the it's doing kind of like a song against the metal, you know?
Oh yeah.
Can you work that from your spot, from your place?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll get a little more information from you and set you up with a quote.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Doesn't have to be super tight, just tight enough that it's not gonna come loose.
Sorry, what was your first name again? Sorry.
Tim.
Tim. Okay, I'm going to put your contact here.
You can put it as a bulb mechanic if you want. Sometimes I send a guy named Zach to come and work for me.
Okay.
Okay. There it is. And then it's right here. Oh, that one's not attached. Not sure why that's not attached over there. The other end to this line is not attached. Like where it's just mounted just over here.
Okay.
I was kind of wondering why that was loose. Actually,
Somebody from Miami who
I probably can.
worked it.
I think I can attach it for you.
Cool.
Because I have an extra nut from that old alternator. I think that will thread right onto this bolt here. Yep. Yep, dropped it, of course. Of course I dropped it. That's what happens on the easy jobs. Yes. I'm not going to do that again, right? I'm never going to drop anything else. Learned my lesson. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Yes. There we go. All right. Nice. Okay, looks like we're all good.
Ready to crank?
Yes, sir. I can. Well, almost. Almost ready. Something for that. 13 and 8. Cool. The wood pick, the only set that also has the 8 missing.
I just admire your setup.
Sure. You,
Sweet.
yeah, you do some mobile work?
No, I just do a little bit of work at home.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is a Cobalt toolbox there. I got it from somebody on Facebook Marketplace. I don't remember ever seeing it in Lowe's, so I don't know if they sell them like that anymore.
Right.
And this looks like it was potentially a demo model.
Yeah.
With those labels, but
Right.
I got it used for $150, and it's kind of perfect. My drawers are not locking because I've abused it enough with being in here, so I need to fix that. I'm sure I can.
Yeah.
I've got it on a couple of 2x6s down there, so it can actually sit flat.
Yeah.
You might see a little like dent in the bottom there. That's because I had it just kind of sitting on the edge of the seat and all that pressure. Yeah.
I'm just admiring the mobile setup.
True.
I'm
yeah.
just a certified YouTube mechanic.
Oh, cool. Let me tell you, sometimes I use YouTube as a valuable reference. There's a lot more material there. That, you know, like I have information services that I pay for, and then sometimes
YouTube's where you gotta go to get
sometimes the details are on there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I do that there, and I keep I keep the backlift toolbox full of just random fluids. This one over here has got some kind of tests set up in it, and this has just got just a bunch of random junk. You know, you get into this and you end up needing so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I did like a water pump on that Suburban right there.
Oh, cool.
On the side of the road.
Yeah,
And
that's
of course,
fun.
as I'm doing it, like one of the gaskets slipped.
Yeah.
When I'm putting it back on, and I think I got it all tightened down and everything, and I start putting fluid in, and then it's dripping.
Yeah.
And eventually got through.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, man, you bogarting on my mechanic, man.
I was admiring this mobile setup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much to admire.
I've never really used a mobile mechanic before, and I always wondered, like, there's a lot of stuff you can get into that requires this, that, and the other.
That's the aggravating thing.
With.
Yeah. So, I've got a service bed in my backyard that I'm gonna paint it and fix it up a little bit, and then put that on here, and just it's kind of a big project.
It's gonna crank up.
What you doing, alternator?
Yeah, he just had one, and just, you know, I didn't diagnose it or anything. Just gonna see how it goes. Whatever.
Well, I'll let you all get back to it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I know how most things work, I just don't know how to fix shit. You know, I'm one of those people. I'm dangerous because I know just enough.
Right.
Just enough to get in trouble.
That's what I was just telling him. Like, I do YouTube mechanics on my own cars.
Yeah.
Try and do stuff. I got a Humdinger though coming up.
Yeah. Look at that noise.
Flex. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Wow.
Cosmetic.
The Flex has got the water pump inside.
Oh yeah, that's the 3.5.
I can't remember.
V6?
V6,
yeah. I think that would be a V6 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
Non-turbo, right?
Right.
Okay, good. Don't.
No, I didn't want
Those
turbo.
3.5s with turbo, do not get them. They just problems.
Flex.
Yeah.
Okay, the white one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can get the Flex with turbo, but I know that they do that with, you can.
Yeah.
But they put that 3.5 EcoBoost in their pickup trucks as an option.
It's a good engine,
terrible.
but
no, it's not.
It sucks that it's got the water pump inside the timing cover.
Yeah, it's powerful. Those 3.5s will go for a long time. They're pretty good, other than the water pump thing.
Right.
I wish they had made that easier to access.
So I want to do that preventatively.
Yeah.
Change it. Go ahead and change the time.
How many miles do you have?
It's at about 170.
170. Wow. Okay. Yeah. At this point, it's a good idea to go ahead and knock it out when it's convenient. Definitely, it's a challenge taking the timing cover in and out. Make sure you do a good job with RTV on that, or it's going to leak.
Right.
And then I would recommend getting all Motorcraft Ford parts.
Yeah.
You know.
There's a tool I got to get to like set the timing, and, like keep it locked in place.
Oh yeah, the timing tool. Yeah. One that you put on the cams.
I figure.
And then there's also a puller for the crank pulley that you're going to need.
I'm trying to figure out whether I can do it without undoing the motor mount and jacking the engine up or whatnot.
You have to take the motor mount off on that side.
Yeah.
You don't have to like really jack it up or whatever, but just like another jack under there or something like that.
I figure I'll give myself like 3 days to do it or something so that I can take my time.
Definitely. That is take your time to be careful.
Off the charts hot, but it's not hot.
I don't know. That could be an electrical failure. I don't know. Alternators with electrical issues can cause all kinds of weird things to happen. So I don't know. If it had been overcharging, it could have fried something. Or the other possibility is if there's
show up on a scan tool.
I could get a better temperature reading on the scan tool because it's kind of like those gauges in there are practically like an idiot light. But if there's something going on that's making it say, you said it says hot?
Oh, it's all the way on the, but it's not. I mean,
it's complete. You barely started it. Yeah. So that's probably an electrical fault. If it was saying cold when the vehicle was all the way warmed up, I would say it could be like an air bubble in there, you know?
This thing runs constantly, the fan.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's direct. On purpose.
Oh, yeah. It's got a clutch.
So,
but is it electric? No, it's fluid clutch controlled.
So because I'm not worried about the
temperature?
The thermostat. The thermostat is running constantly. This thing's not going to overheat.
I wouldn't say that. It can still definitely overheat. You know, I don't think that you're anywhere near. You know, I agree with you. Like this is stone cold, completely.
As long as you got a.
It feels warm back up in here, but that's like touching the motor.
The pump's going and
you got a thermostat that is a open failure. Always open.
Well, to make it say hot, the thermostat's not going to cause that. That's at this point, I'd say that there's some sort of either a sensor failure or some sort of like an electrical short or something that's causing that. But yeah, I mean, I would try to get that corrected so you can monitor the vehicle temperature. I'm not really concerned for you having an overheat situation right now, you know, because it's kind of like an obvious electrical thing. But, yeah.
Well, my butt out.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Soon. First,
thank you, sir. 1425. A treadmill? No thanks.
Gave my offer there.
Treadmills are pretty cheap around here.
I'm going to go ahead and put it in the hallway and rent it out.
There you go.
Yeah, you know, hourly. If that works. For multiple things. Just walking.
$5, you'll be good to go. Let me just look at I just want to look at the fuel in it, really.
There you go. And to usher people out.
Usher people. Alright. It does kind of smell like bad gas, but it's not crazy. Let me get a flashlight. Look down in there a little bit better. Oh yeah.
What do you think?
It's very yellow. There's some debris. There's a couple of like chunks of something. Here, have a look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I would say you know the carburetor's going to have some of that in there, and I'd really probably recommend like a full fuel system clean out.
Wouldn't the fuel filter catch this crap?
It potentially can, and potentially can get plugged up, and some of it can get through, and you really only need a very tiny amount of junk to cause issues. Oh God.
No, don't worry. I got it.
Okay.
Let me try to
thanks.
crank it up. See if it'll actually crank and you can hear it. This thing is
See if we got some
automatically
electricity.
done for you. So,
Not even.
just basically siphon it out.
I have a straw that I can put in there with a pump to basically kind of suckle that out. The
Okay.
carburetor is going to have to kind of come off and have the bowl completely cleaned out.
Okay.
I would probably recommend replacing all the lines in there as well. So yeah, it's probably going to be kind of pricey.
What's pricey?
Probably like $250. It'll take a few hours to do that.
Is that like rebuilding the carb or no?
No, that's a full clean out.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be able to get a new carb real cheap. Usually like Amazon or something like that.
Does it need?
No, but it's kind of like, you spend an hour cleaning the carb, or you spend $15 on a new carb.
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
$15?
Yeah, sometimes they are. Yeah. Yeah, they're ridiculously cheap.
Huh.
But it depends on finding the exact one.
Correct.
Because they may or may not have the correct one. I understand. But yeah, these things are somewhat like a dime a dozen in Gainesville,
Oh yeah, and well, this one was free.
Oh, cool.
A buddy in Miami, his daughters actually went to UF, and then when they went back down to Miami, was sitting in my buddy's garage forever for a few years. Took it out, just ran. You see all the stuff going on because of here.
Okay.
Use and abuse.
Yeah.
But this thing ran great for a couple of years.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Not bad.
I mean, I put money into it with the Cuban guy that owns the Gator Scooters, I think.
Okay.
Behind Napa.
Yeah.
Around, Napa.
Yeah.
On Archer.
On 34th.
34th? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
Cool.
But he's expensive.
Yeah. It costs money. We all got to pay the rent.
He came up. Yeah. He came up from Miami, Key West, and just landed here. And hey, scooters, man, there's good money in this shit.
Yeah. It's a business. Yeah. Out in Newberry, I don't hardly get anybody asking about scooters.
I hate these fucking things. But you know what? Let it evaporate. Fuck that.
It won't matter.
You got a car?
Nope, but I'm bald. If you look up bald mechanic on Google,
I heard
I